So if you've been using pickup artist techniques or PUA techniques for, who knows, some guys years, and still are not having the success you want, are still struggling, well, in this video I'm going to talk about why pickup techniques don't work specifically, why being a PUA, well, is the hard road to success with women. Now, in some cases, I am going to admit, I see guys use pickup techniques and make them work. And those are the exceptions, and we're going to talk about why that is. So why don't pickup artist techniques? Why do so many guys get worse by using them? Matter of fact, I had a client come to me once who'd been doing them for 7 years and was weird, strange, creepy, odd, and I could see that he'd obviously gotten very weird. He'd become what we call a social robot by doing so many pickup artist techniques, by studying that stuff so hard. And we had to untie all of that. We had to do a lot of work over several months, many months, to get him back to normal. Now that guy has got a new girlfriend, he's got a new career, his life has changed because he gave all that stuff up, because he wasn't built for it. See, there's a small group of guys that can make the pickup artist techniques work. And for us to understand why they don't work, I'm going to talk about those guys first. You see, those guys are already pretty good with women. They just don't know it. They already got some shit together. They got good sub-communication. They're fairly confident. They got their lives together on some level. And they know who they are. And so they start applying these techniques day in and day out. And what happens is, because their sub-communication is so solid, they can make those techniques work. But did they really need the techniques to get women? No. I could have probably told them to say almost anything and they would start getting women, because who they are being under the surface is already solid. You see, meeting women is all about who you're being, not what you're doing. Pickup artist techniques are about what you're doing. I'm talking about who you're being before you say a word, how you feel about yourself, what emotions you're giving off, what feelings you're giving off, how comfortable you are, how much self-esteem you have. That's what makes you good with women. If you can make the pickup artist techniques and you don't like yourself because you got good sub-communication anyways, well, you're only going to draw women that don't like themselves. And honestly, I don't want to draw that. I want to draw solid, confident, powerful, beautiful, amazing women. And there's plenty of those out there. And they aren't drawn to PUAs. As much as you may believe they are, go out and take a serious look. They're not. So let's take a look deeper at this. What does a PUA technique do? It simulates the behaviors of a guy who's already good with women. Well, let's take a look. This natural set X, Y, and Z, he said this. And so I'm gonna go say that because it works so beautifully for him. Like, for example, who lies more, men or women? That old line that's kind of famous. And there's nothing wrong with the line itself, because the guy who originally said it was probably having fun with it. He was probably curious. He was being playful with it. But what happens is you get a whole army of guys now going, oh, that worked for that guy, I'm gonna use it. And now they're going out and saying it, and they don't give a rat's ass about the question. They're just trying to get in the girl's pants. They're trying to get a kiss. They're trying to get a phone number, whatever it is they want. And so they're not really invested in the question itself. You see, if I go over and ask a girl a question, it's because I want to know the answer. I'm curious about her. She feels the curiosity coming off my body. She feels the playfulness coming off my body. But once you reach that level, you don't need the techniques anymore, because you can ask even innocuous questions and girls get intrigued because of who you're being. Or I could go over and say, who lies more, men or women? And I will get it to work. Maybe some girl will call me out and say, isn't that a pickup line? Because some girls know about that now. They've heard it so many times. And you can still play with it because your sub-communication is so solid. So what I'm going to say to you guys is, start focusing on what the real challenge is, who you're being before you even say a word. How do you feel about yourself? Do you like yourself? What your sub-communication is saying. Because that's the real key. Are you really reactive? Are you proactive? And if you're really reactive, make sure you watch our videos on how to build confidence and to build this proactive energy, proactive sense with tension, because that's one of the key elements a man has to build to become confident. And start letting go of all the crutches. I see guys start to work on being natural, but they won't let go of the crutches, so they never really do get under the surface to the stuff they need to get to let it go. And don't be afraid of getting worse for a little while you're growing. Because sometimes when guys have been state pumping for years, been pushing themselves for years, using lines and routines for years, they're so disconnected from what they're really feeling, their real emotions, that when they stop doing all that, they get worse. They go down into anxiety, they go down into fear, they go down into some levels of depression. They need to work that out before they're going to come back up into their joy. But when they come back up into their joy, their peace, their confidence, their power, you'll be noticing how easy it is to meet women. Matter of fact, women will start smiling at you in the bar. They'll start wanting to meet you. And life changes. You don't have to be an approach machine anymore. Yeah, you might have to approach here and there. You do have to approach here and there. Girl's smiling at you, walk over, you say hi. But you don't spend all night hunting for the next woman, because you leave the house going to the bar knowing that women like you. If you're leaving the house at the end of the night, or at the beginning of the night, trying to figure out how you're going to attract women, then you're already heading in the wrong direction. You want to be working on feeling that sense of knowing, that beingness, that women are attracted to you, that you are a confident man that women want to meet. Because that's what it's really about. Because do you think a beautiful woman knows that men are attracted to her? Yes, she does. Do you think a natural knows that women are attracted to him? Yes, he does. He knows it before he leaves the bar. He doesn't go to the bar hoping to attract a girl. He knows girls will get attracted. It's part of his reality. And that's the reality I want for you watching this video right now, because you can have it. All you have to do is do the work. So make sure you check out the latest set of videos we did on confidence and building your confidence with women and getting past all the PUA techniques. There's a link above, and just click on the link and I'll see you in the next video. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We do 2 videos a week, and these videos have been instrumental in helping to change people's lives. And we specifically want to do videos that excite you. So let us know what videos you want done. You can put those in the comments below. We want to hear your comments. We want to hear your successes specifically, because the successes encourage others. And lastly, only the confident really live. So take action today. Don't wait. The most confident people in the world take action right away, and they follow it through to fruition. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Be confident. Men tell you just be confident, but that's a real kind of elusive thing to say, right? It's vague. What is confidence? What does confidence really look like? In this video, I'm going to talk about the 3 key elements to understand to building confidence. I recommend you watch that video first, and the link will be right here in the video now. Also, if you haven't seen the follow-up video to that, the 3 steps to building powerful confidence, there's also